How is everybody? Okay. Who's out there Ubering because the channel is not making money yet, huh? Anyone? If you're out there Ubering on this windy day in Massachusetts, please let me know. Um, I would say this is my first live. Um, I tried to do a live time before, but it just did not work. I don't know what it is. Live doesn't seem to be my thing, but I won't quit. I'll keep trying. That one in the back is Ethan. Ethan, seatbelt, please. Put on your seatbelt. Yeah, this is my life. My channel is not making money yet, so you know, um, my I have to do Uber to keep myself fed. It's a good gig. I do have to put in some good hours to make a decent money, but I hope my channel gets monetized soon. I mean, the YouTube tracker app says that I've reached 4,000 hours needed to get monetized, but when I log into the studio app, it says I have like 100 hours, which really doesn't make sense to me because a lot of my videos have views. I use YouTube advertising, and I have some good views. So I don't know what the problem is. One of these days, I'm going to get in contact with YouTube and see what's going on with my channel. Anyone else having this problem? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm dropping Ethan in Nashua where his babysitter is, and then I'll get on the road. Nashua is in New Hampshire, kind of a hike. Ethan, sit and put your seatbelt, please. Seatbelt right now. Right now. Thank you. These kids, they don't want to listen, huh? Yeah. So where was I? Yes, Nashua. It's kind of a hike from where I live. It's like a good 30-40 minute drive. But the babysitter was living in Burlington, and then she decided to move. And we couldn't find any other affordable babysitter near us, in the Boston area. So, these daycares are expensive. It's like $500 a week. Sometimes I don't even make that a week. So, but that's just because, first Ethan is in school, preschool, and his preschool is making it hard for me to work because it starts from 11 to 2. So actually it's 12 to 2 technically, 11:50 to 2:30, which technically is 12 to 2:30. So what happens is I drop him, then we go home, but what happens is if I try to drop him to Nashua, by the time I get to Nashua, it's already like what, 3:30, almost 4. By the time I drop him off, get situated, get back on the road, it's like already 4:30. And by the time I get my first ride, because Nashua is like next to Kingsborough, Chelmsford, and not that much happens there, so I have to drive back to around the Lowell, Chelmsford area to start getting rides. Once in a while, there's one in Kingsborough, or I have to go to Chelmsford. But yeah, it's tough. So what I've started to do now is keep him at home, and then I just go out to work at night. And I actually like working at night. It's not bad at all.
Mommy,
Yes?
I want blue cheese sandwich.
You want grilled cheese? You want grilled cheese or McDonald's?
I want a cookie. Yeah, I want to eat the apple.
You want apple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not really eating that well because you're sick, but that's okay. Anyway, back to Ubering. So, and I could work in New Hampshire. My issue with New Hampshire is, I don't know if it's because I don't live there. They don't show you where you're going. I don't know why, but it just says ride 5 minutes away. And sometimes you get there and the ride is like $3, and I don't take such a ride because they're such a waste of time. So the only time I take a ride from New Hampshire is when it says long trip, because then I know that's at least decent money. So at least they do that. But yeah, I don't usually Uber in New Hampshire. What I do is just um come back to Massachusetts, because at least that way you know where you're going. Because you know, and if it's like my rides, I prefer to take rides that are like at least $9 and up. So that's a good amount of money, because of course Uber takes most of it. But yeah, oh my God. But Uber, I won't knock Uber. It's a godsend. Of course, these companies start out great and then they get greedy, as I mentioned in my Gen Z video. They start off great, but then they start to get greedy. I don't know what the factors are there, but now they take a lot from the money. Like they charge the passenger like $100, and I only get like what? I took someone to Connecticut, and it was like 89 miles, and I only got like $66, which means for what? For a few like 20 miles, give or take, they took that money. I guess they do deserve a cut for giving me the ride, but I'm the one who had to ride to Connecticut for what, an hour and a half almost. Okay, I got there. It was night. It was cold, and it was windy. I was on the highway like this because it was so windy. My car kept doing this, so it's not cool. Like, okay, so you give me the ride, but I'm the one that has to, has to take the ride and drive all the way to Connecticut at night on the highway. And the highways are so dark at night. I don't get it. It's so dark. I had my high beams on the entire time. Yeah, so you know, I'm just hoping that my channel gets monetized. Of course, that's only half the battle, because then I have to make videos. I have to get views. Because I think you get paid like what, a couple dollars per 1,000 views. So yeah, we need views, and but no, that's fine. That's fine. I do like what I do, creating. I love creating, so I don't mind that. But once we get monetized, hopefully we'll get some brand deals going. I've been looking into that. It seems not as easy as it sounds, but I will check it out anyway. Yeah. So who else is out there Ubering? And you know, because Uber is not a bad company. It's not a bad company. It's just you know now the government has gotten involved. I don't really know how this $32 an hour thing works, but I have no idea. So if someone could explain it to me, because I thought we get paid per ride. I don't see any difference in what I got paid before. Oh my God, look where I am. I am at Panera Bread to buy a grilled cheese sandwich for my son. I've spoiled him. When I make the grilled cheese, he doesn't like it. He only likes the one from Panera. So now here we are. All right, give me a moment.
How can I help you?
Hi, can I get a grilled cheese sandwich, please?
A grilled cheese?
Yes, whole.
Okay.
And then apple.
Yep.
And, you have the cookie?
Which cookie?
The blue one?
Okay, the mitten.
I think that's what it's called, yeah.
Something else?
No, that's it. Thank you. How much?
Do you have rewards?
Yes.
Phone number?
857-654-8540.
1421. Drive up.
Okay, thank you. So this is Panera Bread in Billerica, and they have a drive-through. Isn't that the best? Healthy food drive-through is great. So it takes a minute to cook, which is fine. So as I was saying, This is my life. Uber, and then work on my YouTube channel when I can. I actually have a degree in international marketing, so I'm going to start another channel where I talk about marketing. It's like I will learn as I make the videos because that will force me to do research and learn before, as I post these videos. Hi, here you go. Woo. Oh my God, it is so cold. It is like 20, 25 degrees, but it feels like it's 14 degrees. Seatbelt, please. Stop picking your nose on camera. Don't mind Ethan. He's having a hard time because he's congested. The cold got to him. The cold must have gotten in his nose because it's like he was congested and he had his mouth open, but there was nothing coming out of the nose. So I was starting to get to worry, but now it's like the swelling went down. I researched it and it said, if there's like swelling up here, then there will be congested, but there'll be nothing coming out, which I guess is kind of worrying. But he's getting better now. The cold must have gotten up there. It's very cold right now. Uh, New England weather is ridiculous. It was just 40, 50 degrees literally a couple of days ago for New Year's, and now it's 20 degrees, which makes sense because it's January. But the weather keeps flip flopping. Like, oh my God, please stop. Yeah. Still, it's okay. It's all right. We're all dressed warmly. I have my trusty hoodie because I don't get out of my car or need to go to a restroom or something. That's really literally all I do. I don't, I just Uber. I don't get out of my car. So it's not horrible. Uber, you can make a living on Uber, but you have to put in some good hours. And I thought that I'd never work an overnight ever again. When I was working at the hospital, I preferred overnights because the daytime was filled with chaos. So I was like, okay, never mind. But then overnights, they take a toll. They drain you. They just like you get more and more tired the more you do it. But because of his school, it's making it tough for me to work during the day because again, it's just so much. So what I do is just I have to go back to working overnight, which it has parks. It's quiet. The highways are beautiful, dark but beautiful because there's no traffic. But um, you know, it's night and you're awake and you're missing sleep. But I actually prefer it. It's just then I pay for it in the daytime because I don't have time to sleep when I get home because the boy is awake and I have to take him to school. So it's like, okay, well, what can I do? I can't sleep with him at home because he won't let me. Okay, who I don't know. Like trying to sleep with a 4-year-old at home is not. You can't even sleep because I'm worried that he's gonna get into something that's gonna hurt him. So I can't even take a small nap. So I have to stay awake. So I do it like alternatively. I work night today. Tomorrow I'll stay awake, and then today is Saturday, so I'm able to work during the day. And then if I won't work tonight, but if I work tomorrow night, then Monday I stay awake all day, and then I sleep at night, and then work the next following night. So it's not the best, and obviously it doesn't cover all the bills, but it's what I have to do right now. Yeah. Um, at least until my channel gets more subscribers and it gets more views. So thank you so much. All right, buddy, let's go. Ready to go? See Aslam?
Yeah, how am I to go to your
Okay, okay. I have your food ready here. I will give it to you. Can you put on your seatbelt though? Put on your seatbelt, please. Okay? Don't make mommy start yelling right now. All right? All right. Let's go. Let's get to Nashua, and mommy needs to get on the road. Oh my God, it's 1 o'clock. Oh. It took a while to get out of the house. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I was so tired, so we slept. And when I woke up, I wanted to get my coffee. Speaking of coffee, I should have gotten a coffee. Oh man. I'm gonna have to go to McDonald's and get one, or Dunkin'. I don't know. It's even too late to drink coffee, but I kind of need it. Well, I need like a weak one because if I drink strong coffee, it gives me palpitations. Life, right? Palpitations. They're annoying. I mean, they're not like a serious health issue because I don't have any health issues, thank God. But I drink so that's like sometimes I drink strong coffee and literally on my chest is just like my heart is like fluttering all day. But I need it so I can keep my eyes on the road, and not get drowsy. Driving drowsy is the worst. It's the worst. Have you ever tried driving drowsy? Oh my goodness. You just like it's worse than being drunk, okay? And I've never driven drunk, but I've been drunk and it's not fun either. But driving when you're that exhausted, like the last night I went to Connecticut at night, and I'd kind of been awake all day, but I was like I have to go to work, and of course the wind, it was really windy. It didn't help because I was literally like, I had to use more mental whatever to focus on the road and make sure my car didn't get taken away by the wind. And when I got to Connecticut, I got another ride. Oh my God, it was the best, right? It was around what, like 2, 3 a.m. when I got to Connecticut. So then I got a ride from, I don't even know the city name, to Logan, right? I was ecstatic, okay? Ecstatic. And then, halfway through, I got so tired. Like, it was around what, 4 a.m. to 5. I was exhausted. Okay, I did my best to keep my eyes open. I think I wanted to glue my eyes open. Driving drowsy is not fun, but I managed. I managed. You know, I would open the window, get the cold in my face. I would, pinch myself sometimes. I know they say it doesn't work. It works temporarily. Like you pinch yourself, and then your body starts to like kind of alert a little bit to respond to the pain. So it works a little bit. I had to do what I had to do to stay awake, because I didn't want to kill my passengers before their flight. So yeah, that's my Uber life. The clip woman. The clip woman is on the way to being a good channel, and I will keep on it. But it looks like making decent money from it is gonna take a minute, which is fine. Which is fine. Nothing is easy in this world. So we'll keep on it. Um, yeah, on the way to Nashua now, I got food for my son, and then I'll get on the road and Uber all day. I don't mind it. I love it. I get to listen to things on YouTube. I meet great people. If I could, I would live stream the whole day so you guys can see what I go through. But I don't think that's allowed by Uber. Can I do that? No. Because then I'd have to get permission for people to be on my live stream, and they probably would say no, right? I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, that's a clip woman's life. When I'm not at home creating my videos, I have to be out to Uber to keep myself fed. Hey, hold on to my seatbelt. Ethan?
Yeah.
Are you touching my belt?
Yeah.
Alright, alright. So, who else is out there Ubering, on a Saturday? Massachusetts is very windy right now still. The wind literally has been windy all week. All week. As in, what the heck? I can handle the cold. I don't mind the cold. But the wind just makes things so cold, like worse. Okay? I've lived in Massachusetts for like 20 years now, and every winter it's like, oh my God, like kill me right now. I guess it's because I grew up in Africa, where in Uganda, where it's warm. Okay, And no matter how long I stay here, I don't get used to cold. I hate it. I don't like cold. I don't like it, but I can handle it as long as there's no wind. Okay, I prefer that than snow. I prefer it's like 9 degrees rather than snow. I'm not a huge fan of snow. Probably because it makes it hard for me to drive because first off my car is small, okay? And then on top of that, snow just makes the roads ill. Okay. It's just zigzagging all over the place. Not a fan. Not a fan. I mean when I had my robe I was fine in the snow-ish. But that's gone. So it's no tiny thing when it snows, I stay home. I'm not I'm not about that life. But, it's just life, I thought that I have to do this for a bit longer, until my channel really starts making money. As soon I'll still keep doing Uber here part time because I do like it actually. Yes, it gets old quickly, but once if I do it like 2 days a week, I will do it because it's not bad. I get to meet interesting people, and I've been lucky. No weirdos or crazy people. Uh oh. State trooper. I didn't do it, whatever it is. Put on your seatbelt, buddy. Seatbelt right now. Don't make mommy start yelling, okay? Alright. Alright. Put on your seatbelt, sweetie. I'm waiting. Huh? Do I need to start getting your giant car seat again? I would get his giant car seat. I don't even think it still fits him. It's very tall. It's a tall boy. But, I would, but then where would I put it? These guys don't have space for that. It is heavy. I'd have to lift it all the time, every time we get to Nashville, because I can't go to work with that thing. Because then I would have to drive, to Boston again. It's like, oh my God, this life. But it's okay. He's fine. Good job, sweetie. Thank you. You okay, Ethan? You want an apple? Okay, I'll give you apple. Alright. Well, that's my life. Well, if you're out there and you're Ubering, whether it be in Massachusetts or some other state, let me know how it's going and what are your pet peeves about Ubering. This is going to be a random video on my channel because I usually talk about movies, talk about top 10, even politics here and there. In fact, we'll be making a video reacting to Anna Kasparian, how she feels about Kamala running for governor in California. That you'll see. But yeah, this is going to be such a random video talking about Uber. I've actually put it on my personal channel instead, but my personal channel, I'm really not interested in monetizing that. That's just my personal channel to watch things, But yeah, my biggest pet peeve for Uber is when you go to pick people up and they know that there's no parking on their street. For example, like in Boston, there's barely ever any parking, and then you get there and it's going to take forever to come. So sometimes you have to go and circle around because people are busy beeping at you. This is in Boston. So that is one of my pet peeves. That there's no parking on your street. At least try to be on time. But no, you have to wait. It's like, are you serious right now? But I mean, what can you do? And hopefully the audio is coming through well because I'm driving, the noise. If not, then this is my first live stream. I'll probably do it again. We'll see. But yeah, what are some of your pet peeves, guys? If you're out there Ubering, yeah, that is my. And I'm very, what's the word? I'm very time oriented. When I'm supposed to be somewhere, I want to be there. Well, I try. so, um, I don't like lateness. This is my thing. I'm not a huge fan of lateness. Now, if there's parking and I'm waiting for somebody, I don't mind because it's their dollar. I'm getting paid to wait. But when when there's like a lot of chaos going on around me, it's very stressful. Do I have any other pet peeves? I have many. Um, you know, how do you guys feel about when someone gets in your car and then they start dictating what you should be playing on the radio? You know, I mean, sometimes I don't want to play music because I've been listening to the same songs every day and all day. I'm very specific about the kind of music that I listen to. And I don't like too many songs, especially non-African songs. My favorite songs are Congolese songs, but I listen to some American songs. But so I play those over and over. I have a new ride, I know. But sometimes I get tired, so I just like listen to a video on YouTube, and then someone gets in my car and goes, "Oh, can you play this? Can you play that?" I'm like, "My car, put on your headphones or something." But hey, that's just me. Okay, like I'm not the DJ. I'm only your driver. How do you guys feel about this? Let me know. All right, I'm gonna sign off right now because well, we're almost where we're going, and I'm not even sure that the audio is working well. So I will do another live stream sometime. Oh my God, there's traffic. Why, I wonder? I did see a state trooper. The state trooper just went behind. Just I think there's an accident or something. That's never good. It's always something, right? I wonder what happens if I press this button right here. Oh, wow. So yeah, you can see there's like an accident. I see a bunch of police cars. You probably can't see them right now. Okay, let me put my phone down because I don't want to get into an accident. All right, guys. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. Yeah, so that means there's probably a big accident and there's going to be a little bit of traffic. That's an issue. Ethan,
Yeah?
you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's going to take a minute to get to Aslam, but it's okay. Yeah, I see an ambulance, fire truck, and a bunch of police cars. Oh, I hope everyone is all right. So not the weather to be in an accident right now because you gotta get out, talk to the cops, exchange information. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to avoid Route 3, that area when I'm coming back. Always something. Always something. Every day there's a crash somewhere. Crazy. Um, but luckily non-fatal. Hopefully non-fatal crashes. Okay. Ethan's father was in a car crash, and every time I see a crash somewhere, I'm like, oh my God, somebody died. Somebody died. Yeah. Okay. All right. Signing off now. If you're watching this, let me know how you feel about the Uber. If you're an Uber person, if not, if you're a rider too, let me know how you feel about drivers. Who's the worst driver you've ever had? Well, this is something. How do I sign off the live stream? Um, oh God, the wind. Bye, guys. You sure you want to stop streaming? Yes and